Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. 'Cause you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why when everything is falling.
David be saying, Claudette, you're on mute. Hi, everybody. I needed just a few extra minutes. Let me take these off. I was quickly adding a photo that I think I can share. I feel like I can share. Sorry, my camera flipped out. I'm trying to do it all here. Hang on a minute. Let me just get this camera going because we're going to need that later. Normally, David puts the camera on, but it is me this time. You might have to come and have a look here. I'm not sure how it's going to... It looks like it's working, but I thought that I do this every time, don't I? I think, I might have something to talk about a little bit, but then it turns out I have a lot to talk about. So let's get these comments showing up here. Welcome to Instagram. Oh, which reminds me, I'm so glad Spirit told me to do that and say welcome to Instagram. There we go. It's official. Instagram will be joining us shortly. Hi, Rhonda. Yes. What a rough week. It's been a rough week and some. Can you believe it? I'm so glad for everyone that'll be joining this evening. It's really important for us to feel community and just to have the comfort, right, of each other. So I really want to say to everyone, thank you for joining, and hopefully you'll find some really good comfort in spending some time with me and with everyone else that's in the chat room. So Dave's already in here to help me. I find with this wrong way, well, now I think it's going to be pointing the wrong way.
Where do you want to point it?
I want to point it down here.
Yep.
It's going to point down there?
Yep.
All right then. Okay. Okay, you can't be in here. There's too many secrets in here that you can only see when the show is playing. So, thank you, honey. Appreciate that. All right, there we go. Excellent. So today is the beginning of a new season. We're in season 2 officially today. David said, I was like, do I start a new season or do I go to the first day when we first started, like go to that first day and call that the beginning of our next season? And David said, no, I think maybe we talked about it at our Valentine dinner with the people that came to the dinner, and we all decided that it would be nice to have our seasons run with the decks. And today's an exciting day because we get to unveil the new deck that we're going to be following through every show. So for anyone who's just joining us for the first time, or maybe didn't understand the importance of the card that we drew at each show, this card dictates to us the title of our show, and also it's just really cool how the angels and our guides look after us and are letting us know that they are aware and they are there to support us. It seems like the card that's pulled for that day is very fitting for what we want to talk about this week. And just like last week, I had so many people tell me later saying, protect the fledglings. Can you believe the title of that card? Protect the fledglings was last week. It was just it was a lot last week. Speaking of which, I came across something on one of my cousins. Her name is Monique. Her post, I want to give her credit because I didn't just find this on my own, but she had something posted on her wall that I found really much needed for our community. So I'm just going to go into here and I'm looking to find, I think it's this one. Okay, so I've got so many windows open right now, so many windows. So there's lots to go over today. I want to just share this information with you. So I'm going to be going to share my screen. And so share screen, and here we go. There is a brand new phone number that people can dial, and this is across Canada. So it doesn't matter what province you're in, but for anybody that just needs to have a voice on the other end listening to them as they talk things through or vent, this is a support line. You can dial 988. Or I see here you can text 988. And then I thought together we could click on this. What happens when you call or text? And before I go on, I think it's really important. It says right here, if your safety is at risk, call 911 right away. So what I think this is not like an emergency line. This is to help anyone who's struggling and they just need a friend, a safe place. This is a suicide crisis helpline, but it's also to talk. So let's click on here. We are here to listen. If you're thinking about suicide or you're worried about someone else, we want to help. Call or text 988, toll free, anytime. The lines are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There we are. I love this. So there will be links on my show notes. This week's show notes are going to be very busy. There's going to be lots of information. So we're going to go here and remove this from the stage. Excuse me. There we go. And I'm just going to plunk this up here. So that is just wonderful. Excuse me. I just need to wet my whistle, as they say. So I just thought, thank you, Monique, for posting that. I'm going to scratch that one off because I do have quite a bit of stuff I want to talk about today. I think, should we talk about how flippin' cold it's been? Oh my goodness, we just went into a total reversal. It was so beautiful out there, and it had stopped raining, and we were just enjoying bare sidewalks, and I was going to work without a jacket on. Now we're right back in. I think Dave said it was like minus 31 out there today, and he was struggling through to get the snow shoveled. So, and as I see on the news, it's looking like a lot of Canada is experiencing the same kind of temperatures we are, and the snow. So stay warm out there, you guys. And I'm just, times like this, I'm so grateful for my cozy home. And I'm hoping and praying and wishing you all a safe place to call home as well, where you're safe and you're comfortable and you're warm. I wanted to talk a little bit about how we are fading out of, we've just, not fading out, but we've just jumped into the fire horse year. Yay! How long have we been waiting? We've been waiting a while. Let me look at my slides here because I did have a cool one. Here we go. This is, I can barely see this. I had this ready last week, and the show just took a different turn. We always just kind of wing it here. So cold, Corey says from Calgary. Yeah, I saw you guys featured on there. I can't believe it. So we are leaving the year of the snake. Yesterday was its final day, and now it is official. We are in the year of the fire horse. It commenced yesterday, February 17th. So that's amazing. So now we are moving into action. All the seeds we planted, we're going into that place where things are going to start to manifest themselves. I just love this. So I'm excited. I'm sure a lot of you are excited. It's been a bit of a year, hasn't it? I'm just going to remove this from the, or I guess I could do this. Ta-da! Let's do that. Where are my notes on this? Because I wrote some stuff I wanted to talk about regarding... of course, you know, when you try to find your notes here. Oh, here we go. I didn't put a line, so I just missed it. I wanted to talk about how yesterday, oh my gosh, I feel like that was kind of a threshold day. So like the 16th was the end of the snake, and then the 17th is the entrance of the horse, like we're jumping into that. So I literally had such a crazy day yesterday. Hi Cindy, welcome. I did have a good day today. I had to take it kind of slow, and that's actually what I'm just jumping into right now, Cindy. Good timing. I went to shovel the sidewalk in front of the shop, and I got like the exit door area all cleared off, and then I just didn't feel that well. I felt really gassed out, and I just thought, I need to go in. And plus I was cold. So some of you may not know this, but I have allergies to the cold. Like I break out in these humongous hives. I look like I've had a really bad bout of Botox treatment. It's quite something to watch and look at when I come in from the cold. And anyway, I thought, I'm not feeling that well as I'm standing there inside the doorway, and thought, I'm going to take my coat off. And then I felt like my neck was getting like just really stiff. It was hard to explain. And oftentimes that's where I see a lot of the hives. My neck will just get really full and bubbly and red. And oh, it's just something else. And then it goes into my lips and everything. And I thought, I think I need a little longer break. I'm not feeling good. My coat's off at this point. I walk over to the cash register, the POS system, and I thought, well, I'll get going. I've got a program I need to upload. Anyway, I didn't even get that far. By the time I was in front of the cash register, I literally all of a sudden heard this like high pitch, like it was almost like the sound of the TV when in the old days when the TV went offline and you'd hear that sound it makes. My whole head just wanted to explode in that sound. I went like all of a sudden everything was going black. My knees gave out. I nearly fell. And I couldn't get my breath in. It was just really, really kind of scary. Well, not kind of, it was absolutely scary. Hi, Kathy, welcome. And I knew I was in trouble. And so, and it was weird too, because I all at once wanted to puke. I needed to go to the bathroom. Everything was happening. It was quite crazy to have that experience. And then I was thinking in the back of my mind, how crazy is this? I just did my meet and greet with my brand new family doctor a half hour ago. Thank you, Dr. Abby. I'm so happy that she took me on as a patient. I was like, what a way to usher in and having a doctor is I'm going to be ambulanced into the hospital just after I gave her a lowdown on my health and told her how I would really like to work on my airways and my breath and I just thought, my God, she's gonna see me there just after we talk. It was just really kind of one of those weird, surreal moments as you're thinking outside. And I honestly did think for a bit there that maybe this is it. Maybe that's my fascination with near-death experiences and listening to them all because I'm on my way out. Wow, this is so crazy. But as you can see, I'm here. So I managed to get myself to a chair because I just didn't trust my legs. My legs were giving out and it was a lot of work just to get to the chair. And I sat there and started to at least have the strength where I thought I could talk. So then I called my husband, David, and yeah, so from there I started to get a little bit stronger. I finally made it to the back and I was able to go to the washroom. It was just excruciating. Anyway, I'm okay. I am going to go in for a battery of tests, which she had already ordered my doctor based on my concerns. So this was something else I'm going to have to let her know about. I do suspect it has something to do with my allergies because of the cold, and I'd already been suffering over the weekend a bit. Janice has been giving me shit because it's so difficult for me not to do it, but I am not going to do it anymore. Yesterday was such a big scare. I'm allergic to our other dog, Roxy. Like, I'm okay if I just pet her like this, but I can't have her close to my face and I can't like really give her a good pet or anything. So I'm always very careful around my dog and I have to vacuum the carpets. But with Sophie, my little beautiful little puppy, I've been getting on the floor to encourage her, and also I'm trying to facilitate a really nice melding of these two dogs together so that they get along, right? So Janice, for weeks now, has been telling me, get up off the floor, and I say I will and then I don't. So yeah, today I did not get on the floor with the dogs. So that's a win today, and I will continue to do it because I've just seen how serious it can be. You know, for those who've never had a really, really close call with asthma, I think we don't understand the severity of it, and I really got a big wake-up call yesterday. I suspect that's what that is. It was, just allergies, and it was affecting my lungs. My breathways. And Janice said something interesting, and she's right. She said it wasn't a problem of getting oxygen in, it's the problem of getting it out. And that makes so much sense because I had it, I just couldn't get it out. So thank you, Janice, for your support, and she's mothering me. She's taking care of me so I can do this show every week. Yeah, so she said, Claudette, Roxy is for David and Ben, and Sophie is meant for you. So I can cuddle with Sophie. I can put my face next to her. Everything's fine. I don't have any reactions to her whatsoever. So I'm just going to start adopting that. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. I am taking baby steps. I'm surprised at how well I'm doing this evening. I mean, I can feel the tenderness in my chest, but I think I'll be okay to do the show. So that's good. Needless to say, David finished shoveling the snow today, and I just took it nice and slow. But I couldn't believe how yesterday was like the 17th, right? And I'm thinking, wow, this is how I have the final transition of going into the year of the horse. So I really feel like for me, the fact that I'm still kind of one foot in both camps, the store and home, it was just saying like, you cannot dawdle, girl. This is finished. This was the year of the snake, your store. And so, yeah. Speaking of store, I'm going to make the announcement here, and I'm sure it's going to spread like wildfire, and that's okay. I want everyone to be aware. There will be an email that goes out at some point, but we are definitely retaining our company name. So Happy on Main Metaphysical Center. Hi, Lynette. Welcome, girl. I'm going to keep the name, and that way I can continue using the Facebook page, Happy on Main Metaphysical Center. You'll be able to find me there. And the trademark, that cute little logo of my Buddha doing the peace sign, he will stay with us. We've invested a lot of money into that and time. I mean, we've built this business now going into 10 years. So it's very clear to me that we need to keep that part of it as we transition into a different kind of future. So having said all that, all of my displays, all of my furniture, most of it, I shouldn't say all, but I would say a huge portion of it is going up for sale. And for anyone that's recently been in the shop, you may have noticed some displays now have price tags on them. We are starting to sell display aids. If you are a little business, maybe you go and do the markets, or you have like a storefront business, we are going to be selling all our equipment at half of what we paid for. So you're going to be getting an extremely good price on things that you wouldn't most likely be able to get here. Oh, wow. Do you know, Devoke? I want to tell you something about that. I hope I don't forget, but I'm just going to finish my thoughts here. So just anyone who's like an entrepreneur, maybe I've got like cute little acrylic risers, all of the things you could possibly want to display your wares. We've done all the work for you. We've done the trips to Edmonton and bought it all. There's no shipping involved. You're buying them. You only are paying half the price we paid for, and you didn't have to travel to Edmonton. A lot of these things are difficult to source, retail displays and whatnot, and shelving. It's difficult to source locally here, especially here like in Dawson Creek and surrounding areas. So I'm giving everybody the green light. If you're interested, let me know. Starting tomorrow, I'll have my laptop with me. I've valued a good portion of everything. Some things are already spoken for, but you're welcome to come in. We're not going to start discounting until March 15th. That just gives me more time to just kind of get things together. Now, if there's anything that you love and that you would like me to order in one last time, because I have to tell you, my shop was very unique. We had people who would travel to Alaska every year, and they would make our shop one of the stops on their way. And that kind of makes my heart sad because we're not going to be here this summer as they traverse. We've heard it from all over, people from all over, what a wonderful store we have and the variety. So what you saw and what was available to you, what we could order for you, you're not going to experience that at any other shop. Our store was very cutting edge in that sense. We were we weren't slanted one way. We were open to a variety of different paths to living a good life. And so I'm not being as modest anymore. I'm letting you know that shop was something that someone may create it again. Who knows? Maybe we'll create it again somewhere else. But your accessibility to the products that were in that shop, a lot of it you will not have access to again. I'm just being brutally honest. There's a lot of little tiny shops and they will have little bits. But if there's something that we used to carry or we have, I would really encourage you, get in there, get it, or ask me to order it in for you one last time. I have people that are asking, like, can I get a case of this? Or can I get, several? So just putting it out there, and it will be in an email as well. We have a timeline of when we want this all done. And I know it's really sad news for everyone in one way, but I've got more dreams to build. This was one, and I'm ready to go and pursue another one. Hello, Kim. I did not sell my shop. I ended up we did our AGM and our year end. Hello, Kylan. And we've decided for us, the best way forward is to retain our company name. And so then that way I have my social media platforms, because in some ways I'm still working under Happy on Main. So we are selling the things inside. So I'm going to be bringing out all the Halloween collectibles, the Christmas collectibles. If you're into Jim Shore, Disney traditions, anything right now that is related to Christmas, Easter, all of that stuff, Thanksgiving, all of those seasons, they are being marked down at half price. And if there's one in there that I've missed because I'm still working at it, I will definitely be giving it to you for half price. And I have to tell you, a lot of our Jim Shore and Disney traditions are no longer available, are very hard to find and get a hold of. I'm having to go on eBay to figure out what the price is. So I'm adjusting all the prices on the collectibles so that we are in line with Amazon. And it's been enlightening to see how some of these figurines aren't even accessible anymore. There are none available. It's coming, Kim. It's coming. I haven't ordered it yet, but you're on the list. You're one of the people, that's right, that I'm going to be bringing in something. So if there's something you want, make sure you let me know. I will definitely order the things in and make sure we clean up our books and everybody gets what they need before I say adieu. Having said that, because I'll still have my company name, I'll still be operating, I believe I'll still be able from time to time to put little orders in. It's just these places will have minimums, And if I'm not operating a storefront anymore and just a smaller entrepreneurial project, it's going to mean that it'll be a little bit more coordinating, and it'll be like maybe 2-3 times a year where I'll announce I'm putting an order in because I need things. And I'll let everybody know who follows the show if they'd like something brought in as well. So enough about that. Oh, I was going to talk about something else. Oh yes, Devoke. Yeah. So I tend to be very sensitive to energetic changes on the planet. Not so much like when I walk into a building and I'm sitting with a bunch of people. I seem to be okay that way. Like, I'm very much aware. I can feel everything, but I think because I've always been like that, it doesn't seem to affect me that greatly. Like, and I have such huge, strong boundaries that I will just immediately vacate somewhere where I'm not comfortable, or I feel like there's some energies that are dangerous to me and to my comfort and to my safety. So I'm usually pretty adept and comfortable because I don't stick around if I'm uncomfortable. And I am also, if I start to feel somebody else, and I have these, do you know, if you ever have those weird feelings like you're walking in the store and all of a sudden you're feeling panic and you don't understand where that panic's coming from and you're starting to second guess yourself, probably picking up on somebody else. It's weird. I know it's odd for those of you that don't really subscribe to all this, but it is crazy if you say to yourself, if this isn't mine, it needs to go. And then I envision in my mind like these walls. I think about like the temples, like the cathedral temples like in Ethiopia, where they would line the walls in like lapis lazuli. So I transplant that idea into my metaphysical world. And this is something you could do too if you wanted to. I just, all of a sudden I go boom, 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 boom. 4 walls, one on each side of me, and I envision whatever crystal energy. Wow, I feel like for some of you this is going to be incredibly powerful, a wonderful tool for you to use as you go out in the world. And I'm telling you, when you do this, like, it's like immediate, at least for me. I can literally feel my angels just like kind of pound the staffs on the, I can feel it go boom, boom, like a quake, and it's done. It's very simple. You're just like, is this for me? And you'll feel it. Like, as if this is not for me, please leave, and bang. If it's gone, then put up your boundaries. This isn't about you. And most often it isn't about you. It isn't even yours, and it doesn't belong to you. And, if you're very much aware in that moment, I can encourage you as well, consider sending a little prayer of comfort, a little prayer of, just, it's not that you're, cold-hearted towards the other person that's suffering and carrying this, but it isn't yours to carry. We're all here making choices every day, and according to those choices, we're having experiences that we are having. So that experience is incredibly important to that person. They are going to figure it out and navigate it according to their team and according to the time that is perfect for their healing. So it's more about, I have a divine plan and I have a divine route. And so in order for me to stay focused on where I'm going, I need to remove that. It's not mine to carry. And that's just it. Is it yours to carry? I heard something really cool on a podcast, and it's making me think right now. And I've had this sticky note sitting here because I didn't want to forget to tell everyone. This person said, don't be your own abuser. Ow. That's just so crazy to me. It just hit me like a thunderbolt. Don't be your own abuser. Power of your thoughts. What are you putting in your brain? Are you abusing yourself? When they say love yourself, that's what we're talking about. And I felt like that was a very profound way of putting it into different words. And for some of you, that's really going to resonate, right? The last thing you want is the very thing that you've escaped, not trying. You've probably escaped abusive situations. And just the idea that you're abusing yourself is just crazy. But it's the truth when we're feeding ourselves negative ideas and thoughts about ourselves. Because I got to say to you, God, Creator, where we come from, who decided they wanted us to exist, they love us like we love babies. It's that kind of love. So stop abusing yourselves. They want you to love yourself. And then when you love yourself, you're going to have more courage to start living the life you're meant to live. And yes, don't let those things take stronghold in your mind. When you hear a negative comment, don't take that one. Go take the nice positive comment you heard earlier. Don't give that rent in your head. Okay, so let me make sure that I'm up to date. I am. All right, so we talked about this and did that one. Oh my goodness. You know what? Before we go further, because I've got all kinds of things we could talk about. What time are we at? 8:09. Gosh. Okay, are we ready for the big reveal? And like I promised, I haven't opened it. Oh, let me take that off. We don't need this anymore. Remove. There. We are going to reveal the new deck we're going to use. Oh, this looks like a big paragraph here. Oh, Kylan. So I had an epiphany actually just last night for someone that is in a domestic violence relationship. Here, let me show this here so people can see. And they continue to stay in it. You have to ask this person why. Which part of your childhood reminds you of this scenario that it is okay to be in a, domestic violence relationship. And once you get to that memory, then you can release and let it go. Amen. Kylie, you're so right. And for some people, that's a really difficult thing. You're making me think now. I got something else I wanted to talk about. Yes, I love this. Thank you for sharing that, Kaylin. I wrote this quote because I heard this and I just really wanted to share with everyone. It says, I'm going to take you to the places others are terrified to go. And that's where everything happens, the magic, the healing. We have to be ready and we have to want to go into those places. I don't know if want is it, but we need to be courageous and go there. Even if we feel like we don't want to go there, if you want to move, if you want to have that epiphany of why you're making the choices you're making, even though you're not happy with the choices you're making, you've got to go to the places that you're scared of, that you're terrified to go. Yes, and Buddhism cycle repeats. That's exactly it. And just because we think, well, in the next lifetime, that won't be my scenario, I truly believe you're going to have that experience again, just in a different situation, but you're still going to be seeing how you can get yourself out of it. We all have the solution within us. It's whether or not we're brave enough, if we've evolved enough that we are ready to break out of that chrysalis and fly out like a butterfly, because that's no longer our prison. And hypnotherapy can be very helpful for that. Kylan was talking to me earlier today. It was so lovely to see you. And she was just really wanting to share with everyone. And I think we will do a show on that. How hypnotherapy really helped her break through and find freedom in her life and new direction and just the courage. But it takes a lot of courage. And that's I guess the big question. Are you ready to go to the places that you're terrified of? Because that's where we're hiding the things that are holding us back. When people come to see me for a hypnotherapy session, I often say to them, you need to be ready that we're going to open that closet door. You know, that dark closet where you kind of stuff things and you're living life, and those things aren't affecting you too much, you don't think, because they're hidden in that closet, in that shoebox back in the corner. But they are affecting you, and you're constantly aware of them. You make choices based on what's in that shoebox. It actually is still holding you hostage. So you're leading me into something else. I want you to say, are you able and are you ready to live a life without a filter, without these glasses that have skewed your vision of what you're really meant to be doing here, and that every day counts? You're such a beautiful soul and you have a great purpose here. Because of everything that's going on right now, emotionally, a lot of people are struggling. The mental health is like so many people are feeling abandoned, like there isn't support there. I was just asking Spirit, like, I don't know how to help. I don't know how to help. Like, I am not a certified counselor. I'm not a certified therapist. And yet I do feel as though I've had many, many people say to me, Claudette, what happened in that room? I've been going to therapists for years and I'm free. It's not going to be that way for everyone. I'm not saying this is a fix-all for every single person. But I am saying, if you feel the pull, if you're curious about hypnotherapy and you've tried a lot of things, this could be the thing that works for you. I have decided, I was shown how to give back and to help people right now. Starting next week, on Mondays, you can book an hour to sit down with me. Mondays, I'm not open at the store. So I'm going to make this the Monday that if you need someone to talk to, I'm clearly stating here I'm not a therapist. I'm merely a clinical hypnotherapist with some training, but I'm not certified. But this is for free. I'm going to give you an hour where we can sit together in a safe place and you can get some things off your chest. I feel like even if you can talk to someone that's there to sit and hold space for you for an hour for free, it's just by donation. So if you have a toonie, you can throw it in the cup as you walk out. I'm not going to be policing it, but it will be only for an hour per person. Yeah, speed track to ascension. Yeah, it won't be what you get in a hypnotherapy session, but I will be giving you little helpful ideas and just giving you a safe place to let some stuff go. So if that's something you would like to do, because I know there's so many people on waiting lists and my heart hurts. We have doctors championing so that clinical hypnotherapists will be acknowledged and you can, apply to BC Healthcare, Alberta Healthcare, and we would be, acknowledged. I mean, doctors use us, for Pete's sake. Doctors have the hypnotherapy as part of their practice many times. So, I just want to open this up as a safe place and an option to people that are struggling right now. You can just message me, because it's just me who runs the Facebook page, or you can go to my practice page, my Happy Thoughts therapy page, message me there. There's so many ways that you can reach out to me. I find that if you messenger me, like on Facebook, you're going to get the quickest reply. So don't be shy. I don't need to know a lot. You can just say, Claudette, I'd like to book an hour with you on Monday. And that'll be that. You can put a $5 bill in. You can put a $2 bill. It's just, I I think there should be like a give and a take, and because it's just like a spiritual exchange between the two of us, an energetic exchange, but it can be a toonie. I'm not gonna be looking at anyone thinking they didn't give me enough, because this is my way of giving back to everyone, and it makes me feel a little bit better that there's less people that are sitting out there feeling like they're about to drown. I just want to help out. So, effective next Monday. If you need an hour with a friend, I got ya. All right. So, big reveal. Here is the deck. Here is the deck. It is big. It's beautiful. Where am I going? Right here, so you can see it over here on the little, if you're on the mobile app. Isn't this gorgeous? I know just as little as you do about this deck. I was so interested because the artwork is just extremely elaborate. It's been sitting in my shop for like a couple of months and nobody has jumped on it. And I find I pick up the juiciest, coolest decks from the ones that have been sitting and not looked at. So I feel like this is going to be our gem. How to get it to be a part of the healthcare? I know when I was taking my course, because I took a university accredited course, my instructor, they went all the way up to the provincial government, and it was still, the doctors couldn't get it to go. But I feel like with the way the world is now and how everything is in a crisis, I'm holding hope that this could get changed, and it could be changed very quickly. And I may be unaware that there are people out there actively trying to get us recognized as, and that you could claim, like, imagine if you could come and see me for a hypnotherapy session. That, like, those are valued. I charge $350 like for a 4 to 5 hour session, depending on how long it takes. Now imagine if you could just have that covered. One a year would be profound, and I can tell you Kylan would agree. One a year would be amazing. I often say some people just need the one and they're good to go. Or maybe you're struggling to sleep, or you have anxiety. You just can't seem to stop that gerbil trail that you keep running in your mind. Coming for a hypnotherapy session for many is like a game changer. Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera, and I'm gonna turn this on right now, because I want you to see as I unveil this. I just realized I probably should. You're going to see all my little notes in my desk here. So let's go and add. Here we go. I'm going to add. Let me try this for now. And oddly enough, I've got a different. Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. I'm just like, extra camera. So my camera's already going. At the stage. Let's see. This is bizarre. Because look at it. It's like on this weird screen. I feel like it's not running right now. Let's see. Resume. Ah! Here we go. We can see it now. Now, if I go up, or if I go down, I'm sure you can hear me even with the microphone there. Okay, I just was hoping, you know what, I'm going to see here if I can make myself smaller, which I can, and this bigger for you. No, that didn't work. What if we do this? No, that doesn't work. And where is my other camera? It's like I just lost my camera now, guys. Let me go here, and then what if we do this? It's wider. Add to stage. Oh, you can see better. I think this is a better wide screen. Okay, here we go. I am going to. Oh, Oh yeah, you can see on the mobile screen. I just don't want anyone to miss out. It's very exciting to open a new deck. This is made by, it's published by Red Feather. Let me show you the company logo. Oh, right, the camera's here now. You see that? Red Feather. Some of you may recognize that logo, Red Feather. They put out a lot of books in the metaphysical industry and healing. So, Boadicia's Tarot of Earthly Delights. Caroline Kenner. I wonder if I can lift this up, if that would help. There, I'm just going to lift it up for just a little bit. Caroline Kenner is the author with Paula Millett, who's the deck creator and artist. Huh. Okay, I'm going to put this back down. I bet you I'm worried that, oh, that's nice. There we go. Got a nice view. This is insane. All the artwork on here. Can you see that? Yeah. All right. I am going to open it. Ooh, it's got just like our other deck does, a magnet. Ooh, crack. Oh, I love this. This is one of my, I love this quote. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. This is beautiful. Prospero, the Tempest, William Shakespeare. So that's gorgeous. There, right off the bat, that's how you're greeted. I love these ribbons. I'm a ribbon girl. I like being able to pull my deck out and have the ribbon assist me in that. Oh, look at the inside. I'm a moth girl, so this is just for me. I love this affirmation for me. Can you see there's a bee up here. Okay, I see you can't see that. So I'm going to lift this up again so you can see. There's the bee, and the moth is inside the box. It's a little more difficult there. And there's my ribbon. Okay, let's read what the back says. Boadicia's Tarot of Earthly Delights is an incandescent medley of collaged images drawn from Western culture and beyond, comprising 80 cards. So that means 80 shows, guys. Season 2 will be 80 shows. That just sounds so far for me. Oh. Boadicia's Tarot draws on the Rider-Waite-Smith imagery while providing a fresh visual interpretation, using assembled fine art from antiquity through the Golden Age, spiced with razor-sharp wit and wisdom. With minor suits dubbed combustion, tentacles, the ether, and fungi, this gloriously mischievous deck features squid, octopi, mushrooms. Okay, I've never said this word before. Nudibranchia. Okay, I need to know what that is. Nudibranchia? Does anyone know what that means? OMG. I'm going to put this in the comments. Baby, you've seen this word before. Nudibranchia, like chia seeds. That is the word. I just put it in the chat. Nudibranchia. I don't know. Nudibranchia. We have to figure out what that means. And narwhals in starring roles. 2 additional cards contribute to this quirky deck's charm. The perspicacious platypus. I'm telling you, this is tongue teaser. I can't even talk. And Boadicia the Queen. 216-page comprehensive color guidebook. Bodicia's Tarot is brimming with in-depth tarot insight, including expert insight on queries, spreads, and more. It's a delight for the art lovers and sophisticated spiritual seekers who enjoy humor and deplore sanctimony. I love it. All right, so this is going to be our new, we're going to see this. I keep forgetting where the camera is. Now you'll see this box. I'm going to put it in its home on the stage where we show our card every day. So here are, oh, look at the size of this book. Can you see this? Wowzers. It's massive. Look at my hand here. Wow. I love this. Oh, here we go. That's wonderful. They're color pictures inside. Ace of Ether. Is this ether? Huh. I think that that's going to be our first card because I wasn't sure how to go about the first card. So Ace of Ether is going to be our first card for today. Let's find, oh my God, these are beautiful. Can you see? Look at the sheen on that. I knew they were going to be. This deck is so gorgeous. I don't, but I can order one in. It's not a cheap deck, but I can certainly order one in for you, Kathy, if you want that. Okay, I want to find our card here because we're going to jump right in. Ace of Ether. Let me see. Tentacles. Okay, here we go. I found the ethers. I'm going to give these a real good shuffling for next week so that they all move nice and we'll be able to pull the title for the next show. Gorgeous, guys. Just gorgeous. Look at this image, just catches me. Look at the Fool. It's like a donkey. A lady with a donkey head, the Fool. I mean, we're going to have so much, oh my gosh. We're going to have so much fun looking at the images. These are really interesting. Okay, so I should have put those in the box, but I will do that later. Excuse my reach. I'm going to tuck those in my stand. Now I'm going to turn the camera around. Bear with me because I want to see if we can't get to our stage and see how this card looks over here for everybody. Let's place it in its spot. Yes. Now, when we're looking at the stage, it's better, and I'm going to remove. Okay, I will make sure to make a note of that for you, Kathy, and order that deck in for you. Now, I'm going to make sure everything's good there. I'm going to remove the comments just for now. It doesn't mean that I can't see them or can't read them. I just want to make room for our card as we discuss the card for this week. The Ace of Ethers. Look at that. We've got a hand flying. And the hand, I got to take my glasses off. We got so much detail looking at this. It's a gloved hand. And yet it's a winged hand flying over the countryside. And we can see that hand. Can you do that? Isn't that Spock kind of opening when you open your hand and your fingers and you, oh my God, I did it. I remember at one time I practiced and tried to do it because I just wanted to make sure I could master that. Wow, I'm doing it right now. But they've got it so that it's like showing teeth and it's a mouth. Let's read what it says. This is so interesting. The hand flying over the countryside. If I were to gather something from this, I'm just asking Spirit to give me some thoughts on this. They're saying to me, influence covers the countryside. You have a hand affecting a global platform. And you also have a high view. And I believe that when we have the wings, it's like a message from heaven. These are words coming and from communication from the divine, helping to influence and help others that are living their day-to-day life. So that's what I'm going to say. Beam me up, Scotty, LOL. I know. So I'm going to read it now. Ace of Ethers. A leather-gloved hand with a wolfish grin flies high above the land. It has a beautiful iridescent wing that sparkle in the rarefied air. It skims over rolling farmland and misty mountains. Eagles glide in the sky above, flying at an even greater altitude than the ace. The interpretation to this card means heralds an emerging paradigm. Oh man, well, that is so true. We just entered the new year for the horse. Embrace bold new ideas and you shall flourish. Deny the obvious and you may get bitten. Ooh, deny the obvious and you may get bitten. So I would say that second line could mean, would be appropriate if the card had presented itself upside down, like reverse. Because when we're dealing with a tarot deck now, so tarot decks have a interpretation when the picture is presented to you like correctly, like you look at a book. But if it's reversed, meaning the picture's upside down to your vision, then it has a reverse meaning. And it's not usually as fun. It's a little more of a challenge. It's trying to show you some insight in something that you need to either be aware of or to work on. Live long and prosper. Yeah, I feel like considering what I think and do, that's not a surprise that we're talking about that. All right, so let's see. We're going to do the upright meaning. New approach, novel perspective, and fresh ideas. A mental awakening, inspiration, sudden breakthrough. Startling insight about oneself, other people, or a situation. Perceiving patterns that were previously obscured by taking a wider view. I love that. So that kind of plays into the idea. What I was saying is, how they're flying above. So you have a bird's eye view of what's happening down below. The ability to rise above a challenging circumstance and base instincts to a higher ethical and intellectual plane beyond hate and fear. I love this. Communication of all sorts, power and influence obtained through sophisticated communication skills. Even at its zenith, the Ace of Ether has sharp teeth and a hard bite. Wow. Oh, this is neat, guys. They break down the card symbolism. This is going to be fun for us. So the wings represent ideas, the flight of ideas. The flying hand, all you need is love, is what they say. But they have the G in brackets in front of love. All you need is love. The glove means conscious control. Pure ego is contained. And the teeth, biting wit. I do feel this happening. I think that a lot of us are being called to not jump at the first opportunity that comes our way. This is a message for everybody that's listening right now. I think a lot of us are waiting for an opportunity for something to be presented to us. And I'm really getting that message. The angels have been really telling me, my guides, saying, don't take the first offer. So I feel like for us, and that are listening to this show and are looking at this card, it's really important for you to just have a bird's eye view. Remove yourself from how you are reacting to the situation and you're getting too close to it. And you need to have a wider, broader view of what's going on because there's a bigger picture. The deep blue sky it represents the stratosphere, up where the air is clear. Eagles represent aspirations, your lofty ideals, your free thinkers, the power of ideas. The clouds and the mist in the picture, obfuscation. I know I'm butchering that. Obfuscation. I read that in books, but I've never had to say it out loud until just tonight. Clouds to reason. So we're rising above the clouds into the clear blue sky. There's things that are going to be revealed to us that are right now still we're not aware of them. I really feel like things are going to come out of the woodwork. Things that have been hidden are going to be revealed. Just watch this next week. I really feel like that's the theme for people watching. Things that were hidden are going to be revealed. The mountains represent the wild unknown. What is beyond the mountain? We are getting up high so we can see what's past those mountains. And the farmland below is your common sense, established principles, and traditional thought. Wow. Get ready. Buckle up. Hi, Kayla. Welcome. Buckle up, everyone. This new deck is deep and interesting, and I can just feel how much I'm going to love this. Welcome to Happy Thoughts, Bodicia's Tarot of Earthly Delights. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am about this new deck. Wow. Speaking of exciting, I've got something exciting to share with you. All right, we're going to remove this and go back to here, and I have to remove that on down here. I've got something to share with you. We've got baby announcements. Yes, you heard me, not me. Oh God, no. But I want to share with you a slide. And here we go. And I'm going to do this. Oh no, maybe not. I added it to stage, did I not? Add to stage, here we go. Look at our baby. Shanice, for anyone who remembers Shanice, here she is, Shanice's Niches, February 15th. This little baby, and what a name she gave him. This little baby was born on February 15th, and he is Billy Hawk. Welcome, little Billy Hawk. Although I feel like you have a big, important role to play. You've come at a very big, important time in this world. And when I read your name, I felt like this boy is going to be speaking to the nations. Then when I say nations, I see him like standing on like land and speaking to groups of people. He's going to be a people of the man, of the regular man, not the people, not a representative for those up high. He's going to be a very influential person, and helping and connecting and working with the people of the land. That's what I get. So I want to say very special congratulations to Shanice and Brody. Look at the Best Luck family just became 3. Oh, I know, right, Kayla? And what a beautiful name, Billy Hawk. Billy Hawk. We just learned about Hawk in the book, did we not? That is so cool. Or maybe that was Eagle, I think. But this is the caption she put. Mom and baby are doing well, and Dad, he survived too. Ha ha ha. Yes, it is definitely, having a child changes everything. Everything. So I wanted to make sure before we said goodbye tonight that we had a moment to pay special blessings and welcome to this beautiful little baby that's entered the world. Kathy says, February 15th, Zodiac Aquarius, is an extremely energetic date, and people born at this time have many things to show and share with the world. Although they will be talkative. Oh yes, I see that he's going to be talkative. So thank you for that. That's totally what I feel about this little guy. I have so much to go through. I don't think we're going to have time to pull cards, but let's keep going and we'll see what happens here. I want to move on to the next thing. We've done that because there are many ways that you can support Tumbler Ridge, and I've got a few things here that I want to share with you all. So we're going to remove these beautiful, images. Goodbye. Bye, Shanice and Brody. Bye, little Billy Hawk. And I'm going to bring myself back up here, and then I'm going to share my screen. I just need to see, though, which screen I'm sharing. I have so many open. That's not it. There we go. So I just need to know which one because I got so many, and I have to keep them open so that after the show I'm able to put all of the websites and Instagram addresses so you guys can all go find them and click and go discover. So let's go over here. I'm going to now share my screen. Stop screen. I guess I had already started to share. Share screen. I apologize. Oh, here we go. Wonderful. Share. So here, this is called stillnorthdesignco.ca. It's a company, and there are so many out there. This is one that I decided I liked. I know there's even one where they're donating proceeds from the clothes. And I did not have time to confirm if this was the company that is doing that. But if you go to stillnorthdesignco.ca, so that is STILL North, NORTH, design, DESIGNCO.ca. It comes right up. And you will see this Still North Design Co. over here. The website comes up, and prominently right at the front is the t-shirt, the Strong Tea, Tumbler Ridge Strong Tea. And you can order one right here. I plan on ordering it. I think there was another company too that I will be supporting where they had some hoodies. And it might even be this one, but I did not see. Like if I go to view all, maybe they have it there. What's new? I still just see the t-shirt there for them. But there are so many ways that we can support Tumbler Ridge. I just wanted to open up your minds on and just plant a little seed. Maybe you want to wear a shirt around and help support by showing that you're supporting them by wearing a shirt. I definitely will be doing that. And I'm going to remove this and come back here. And now my screen's doing all that funny stuff, and I haven't had to figure out how to bring me back to regular size. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I want to talk about, most of us are well aware and are supporting little Maya, who's in the hospital in Vancouver. But what I thought was really important, and I wanted to share with you all, and I'm going to bring it up here, is her mother can you list on your page? I keep losing mine. I'm definitely, if you like and subscribe, like to YouTube, Rhonda, like you don't even have to like and subscribe. Absolutely would love that if you do that. But if you find my channel, Happy Thoughts with Claudette on YouTube, and honestly, I should figure out how to do that. Put it in the notes here. I've got so many windows open, Rhonda. Maybe in a private chat if you can't find me on Facebook, on YouTube. I'll send you a link there. But when you click on the details of the show, I load everything up there. So I would prefer that you go to the YouTube page, and I hope that's not too difficult for you. I'm wondering, let me see here if I can go to YouTube right now. I just think I might start echoing because I'm going into my channel. So I'm going to go over here for a sec. And okay, let's just see if I can copy paste. Command C, and I'm coming right back into the chat here, and Command V. Okay, here you go, Rhonda. This is for you. If you click on that, that's going to take you to the YouTube the page, my channel. And at the end of the show, give me about an hour, and everything should be put in there. Right now, there's nothing there in details except for the first paragraph introduction paragraph for the night. But right now, we are going to stop sharing for a sec. Oh God, my screen just went even smaller. This is the crazy thing. I don't know why it wants to keep doing that. Okay, share screen. Yes, I'd like to share my screen. And now I want to find Sia. I'm just going to have to click around here until I find... Oh, this is it. I'm pretty sure. I recognize... Okay, so Sia has, I believe, made her page public because I see now she's got lots of followers. I believe if we go up to her page here, 36,000 followers. So, and it's a very interesting spelling for Maya's mom. It's CIA. So CIA space later, Later. If you find her on Facebook, she will accept you as a friend. I'm sure she's got somebody helping her out there because she has made mention that it's been a lot. But here she is with little precious Maya before everything happened. And this is where I wanted to read to you and her message to the public. She put this out yesterday. She says, I feel I need to apologize at this moment. We have received so much support, kindness, personal stories of success, and some of limited success, of course. I'm not able to keep up with replies or even reading all of it as of lately. The first couple of days were so busy. The roller coaster of emotions hit me like a tsunami, and now I feel as though I have leveled into still water, numbness. To top it off, someone sliced my tonneau cover on my truck and stole her paddleboard and potentially our golf clubs. Life has been a bit heavy, and I'm feeling it lately. I have hope for her, as always. My faith is unwavering. Perhaps, though, it's finally sunk in on day 7 that she won't be opening her eyes anytime soon. Our day 7 update. I should be more optimistic. We've moved into a new section, one for recovery instead of goodbyes. This, to me, is acknowledgement that she is fighting and refuses to quit. Still no movement on the right side. The doctors say it is similar to a stroke and will never come back. I would prefer to argue, of course. However, I don't think I have that in me at this time. Just know that the stories, the love, the support, and admiration for our powerhouse of a girl is not lost. I see you. We feel you. Thank you. And I just want to insert in here, guys, remember that story of that near-death experience where I talked about all those little sparks of light they saw on the other side as they were ascending towards the light? And they saw all these little sparks of light. And the person that, the spirit or entity that was with them and escorting them towards the light, explained to them these were all the prayers for her because she was in crisis. But what I didn't tell you last week was that when she would concentrate on a spark of light, she could see who was making that prayer and see the prayer. So powerful, the power of prayer. So I just want to encourage everyone. those that maybe feel prayer, does it really work? Or does, what's the point? I don't even know her. Do it. Do it. It does make a difference. Send out your spark of light so she can see them on the other side. Because she's in that place, that in-between place is what I believe. And she is aware of everything. And then I'll continue reading. I have been asked about an address to send cards for Maya. Now, oh, I'm swirling. That is my confirmation from my team that she is most certainly aware of all of the prayers of everyone that is holding space for her. So please, everyone, let's get together and champion for her. She is such a beautiful soul that is precious, and we love her and we want her back. We want her to open her eyes for her mama. Wouldn't that be just a miracle? If we all put our intentions in and say, Maya, open your eyes. So she's been asked about an address to send cards for Maya. Now that she is in her recovery room, we can decorate. And so, excuse me, she's opened up an invitation to anyone. Send cards, well wishes, prayers, and here's an address. I will definitely include the address in the show notes on YouTube. But for those listening and are quick to jot things down, it's Maya. The next line will say Unit 304-827 W 16th Street. And for those wondering, Maya is spelled Maya. The next line after that is North Vancouver, BC, British Columbia. V as in Victor, 7, P as in Paul, 1, R as in Rocky, 2. Canada is the next line. Space, Unit 304. Unit 304. And then she finishes it off by saying, again, thank you for your stories and your prayers. I may not respond, but I do read them, and I read them to her as well. And there she is with her mama, Sia and Maya. We love you, and we're going to keep praying. All right, now I can't even see the screen barely at all. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Let's remove that. And I can't see my screen. I forget how I did this, guys. I'm going to be limping along, I think, until I can figure this out. Oh my goodness. It's so crazy how it does this and then I can't see my screen at all. What if I'm going to stop sharing? Ooh, my screen just got a little bigger. Not much. Okay. So I want you to know that her address will be posted there. So don't get up, feel disappointed that you didn't get all that information. I'll also put the Facebook address for Sia later so that you too can join in and send her prayers and encouragement in the comments. So much love for this family, B says. My heart breaks for the whole community TR. Yes, I agree, B. Yeah, I wrote this in my notes here. It says, we are all made of the same. This was just coming to me and I felt like it was really important to talk about. We are all made of the same stardust. We are one. We are all energy. Your energy is my energy. Sia is part of us. Maya is part of us. We are a part of her. And we are a part of the universe. We're all energy. We're all vibrating. So let's just pour that energy into Sia. Give her the support and the love and just the comfort and the courage to be there for Maya, and give Maya just the most healing vibrations you can send her, those healing thoughts. Send her that love. Okay. And I also wanted to let you know another way that the community is, there are so many places and outfits that are supporting the people of Tumbler Ridge. Here is just another one. I'm going to share screen. And I'm going to find, here we go. Share this screen so you can see it. The Chet TV bingo that is back in full force. I think this is week 2. Last week they took a break. This should be our week 3, but they took a break out of, just to recognize that our neighboring community, Tumbler Ridge, was undergoing something just tragic. So out of respect for that, they didn't run the bingo, but they are this Thursday, so that's tomorrow. You can get your tickets right at Happy on Main. You can buy them in Chetwynd. What they are doing is all the proceeds will go to the people of Tumbler Ridge. Isn't that amazing? They've doubled the blackout prize to encourage people to play, so that way they have more money to donate to the people of Tumbler Ridge. So why not make it a fun night? Get your friends together, make it a bingo night. Get some popcorn, get the dabbers. You could go to the dollar store and grab a bunch of different colored dabbers and just create an event, a night where you're with your friends and you're supporting a worthy cause. I can't play because I sell the tickets, but I would love to see as many of our listeners as possible. Go get yourself a ticket and have some fun. You can watch it on YouTube, so you don't necessarily have to have the TV. And if you need a hand with that, you can just check out the YouTube notes and it'll have a link for you to go to explore, where you can play the bingo on YouTube. Okay, hide. I'm so frustrated because I can't even see anything. My screen is the size of my thumb right now. It's 9 o'clock. I just want to make sure that we haven't missed anything. Wow, we have missed stuff. I cannot go through the show without mentioning the passing of Robert Duvall. There was a wonderful quote on a Facebook page, on his Facebook page, and it said, this was a movie quote of his from the movie Broken Trail, and it said, "We're all travelers in this world, from the sweetgrass to the packing house, birth to death. We travel between the eternities." Absolutely beautiful. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall. I don't think there's anyone here who's not seen a movie where Robert was in it. He was born in 1931. And he bid planet Earth farewell February 15th. So there we go. There's a really cool restaurant that I'm excited to go check out. I'm going to quickly go to share screen again because I'd like to show this to you. I know I'm flipping all over, but I had all these things I wanted to share with you. I think it's this one. But then, yes, this is the screen I want to share with you. So if you haven't discovered Erica Fisher, and I will make sure that I give her credit and I put a link again on Facebook link to her. She's really out and about, and she's always posting things about Grand Prairie community and surrounding Peace Country. So she put down this post when I was just so excited to learn. She says, the Heal Wellness is like a smoothie bar that you can go to, and they serve food. They also serve acai bowls, superfood smoothies, other drinks that sound yummy and nutritious. It's also cool to hear the franchise started in Ontario. So this is a Canadian franchise. So they are officially open, and they had the coolest thing when I went to their Instagram page, and I'll send you the link for that too. They said, "Hey, Grand Prairie, nice to heal you," which I thought was so beautiful. Nice to heal you. And their place is called Heal. So you got to make sure you go check them out. They're located in South 40 Shopping Center. And she had nothing but good things to say about it. Well, you can see it in this picture right here. "Hi, Grand Prairie. Nice to heal you." This was a soft opening that she got to partake in. So that's super cool. So just wanted to give you that little tidbit. I know most of us don't want to travel right now, but it is on my list, and I'm definitely going to go check them out when I am in Grand Prairie next. Now, I feel like I've covered everything. Sorry this week that we didn't get to read cards. What are we on? So yeah, so next week is not the end of the month. We'll be able to do card readings, and I'll just do a quick little blurb, and we should be able to just dive right in and pull everybody some cards. I just want to leave you with the thoughts of sending prayers. It matters. It's effectual. I believe that it's seen through the ethers, and it reaches whom those prayers are meant for. So please, let's go pray. Let's go support. Let's celebrate the new baby that's in the world. And let's champion the people that are fighting to stay here. And let's also send prayers to those that are struggling, because it is a heavy time right now. So with that, remember, we're all a part of each other. You are me, I am you. We are part of this divine. We were all created together. We all coexist, and we all affect each other. So thank you again for tuning in. I'm going to leave you with my song that I love so much. And we'll see you next week, and we'll do some card readings. Here we go.
And all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. Feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. You